Hey, what's up, Daylyt?
Yo, what's
What's good,
poppin', Key?
like?
What's goody? What's goody?
What's up? What's up? How you doing, dude?
Good, I'm good.
Good, good. The people rolling in.
Are you
Um,
ordering food?
Yeah, they pulling up. They pulling up.
I see. You're in the group, the room full of mirrors. Y'all just dropped the EP.
Yes, sir.
Money bags. How you
hmm
feeling about the music and how it's being received?
Feel real good, man. I love the fact that our group is in a situation to where we could put out music directly from the heart and not put out music based on what the standards tell you to put out.
Hmm.
So, it feel good to be able to just put out work that you truly care about and not work that you're doing for a sole purpose of what you think is hot or not. And uh, the perception of the mass audience that's receiving it, they love it. They genuinely love it. The comments is good. It's damn near like listening to new school oldies.
Yeah, I was listening to it. I've been listening to it since yesterday. The Money Bags track is fire. I like a couple of genres on there. I
Yeah.
did have some questions on the group though. How did the group form? How y'all came about?
So we said in a few interviews, and I'll pretty much get a story. Actually, TDE Punch was in the process of working on his project, and we would all just stop by, you know what I mean, and Punch like, yo, I'm at the stool, pull up. So we was all stopping by individually, and it just so happens that Punch would be like, yo, Light, hop on this track, and then it'll be an open verse. So whenever Nick got there, Punch like, yo, hop on there too, Nick. And then it just kept rotating like that. Then before you know it, we had a couple of things in the can, and the motherfucker just yelled out in the studio like, "Hey, I think we a group." And then and there you have it. We all started cooking together. It was like a couple of years of us just cooking together, and it was like, "Hey, man, I think we got like a solid project now. What we gonna name it? What we gonna call ourselves?" And therefore, it all popped up.
How did y'all come up with the name A Room Full of Mirrors? It's an interesting name. What does it mean?
Nah, it's more so like everybody in the group reflects off each other. You know what I mean? And like the way our energy bounce off each other, the way we create with each other, it's almost like we be thinking the same ideas a lot, just from different views, but we be thinking the same ideas. And it was like, and one day it was like, hey, yo, we like mirrors. And then somebody's like, hey, like a room full of mirrors. And like, yo, that's the
Mm.
name there, a room full of mirrors. We ran with it.
I like the way that set up.
Yeah,
When you guys are
everything flowed.
writing, what's the writing process like?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of crazy how we did all these songs. None of them was planned. Like not one song on the project was like planned. When we're in the studio, we're more so ideas first. Like everybody's just chilling, vibing through ideas, multiple concepts. Everybody's normally talking about like life stuff. And then before you know it, like the homie Hari will be in the background, like it'll be like an ambient beat playing in the background the whole time we talking. Then somebody be like, "Hey, yo, you hear that shit back there?" Hari be like, "Yeah, I'm cooking." Like, and then somebody would just kind of like spit a couple of bars, and then before you know it, Punch would be like, "Hey, go in the booth and say those bars." Then the dude would go in the booth and say those bars. Then somebody else would be like, "Hey, I got four after that." And then before you know it, people just start tag teaming like boom, 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 boom. So all of the music, it came organic. It wasn't no like, hey, let's do an album, or hey, let's make this song, or let's make this type of song. Everything literally came organic, like at the moment.
Do you have a favorite track on the album?
That was my next track.
Do I have a favorite track on the album? I like West Side a lot, just because I understand what the song is about and what it's for. Um, Nah, I don't have a favorite track. I don't have a favorite. I like all of the songs top to bottom. I think like they go cohesive inside like the setup and the order of the songs. So I don't really have a favorite though.
What's the story behind West Side and the meaning?
Just like if you actually from the West Coast, and then you can kind of hear like what Nick Grant was doing with all like the West Coast rappers, the Sugar Free, the E40s, like he was naming all the rappers. And then for me, I spoke on some things like, me and the East Coast, but like in our area, which is on the west side, like there's like a thing with you know, my neighborhood and like the East Coast neighborhood, like, but not the East Coast like of New York, like the
but
East
the
Coast
East
of
Coast,
California.
right?
Yeah, California. So it's like, you know, it's back and forth, ECT, yada yada yada. So I was just speaking on like things that's happening directly on the West Coast, and you know, and that ties into like in the video, like the street signs, the places that I'm driving in the video, the certain backgrounds, all of that ties into the verse too. But if you from the West, then you kind of like know these landmarks that are in the video. So that one kind of hit home for me.
Yeah, I still gotta watch the visual. I definitely been listening to the music. I
Yeah.
saw recently you tweeted that your next battle is going to be for a Grammy.
Oh yeah.
Um, in a perfect world, like which Grammy would Daylyt take on?
Yeah, like which category?
I don't know yet, but I already seen it, bro. Like I already seen the vision, like of me just on stage on the podium with the microphone, like with a tear in my eye. You know what I mean? And they like, you. So what it's gonna be? And I'm gonna just be like, I said, yo.
I can imagine that because battle rappers do write some of the most intricate and visual writing there is, if not Grammys, Tonys, even
Yeah,
because you guys really are that top
yeah.
level
They gonna have to put us over
songwriters.
there with like Mozart and all them niggas, like composers or some shit.
Absolutely, why not? Webster Hall, remember them days?
Yeah, but
Carnegie for real.
I'm most definitely, when I say I've been writing my Grammy speech, I'm gonna get crazy up there. Like I'm gonna get crazy up there. Mid speech, I'm like, yo, hand me my water. Feel me? I had a nigga grab my back, like, talk to these niggas.
At the Grammys, that'd be
which
At the
amazing.
Grammy.
which one comes more natural for you, the music writing process or the battle rapping writing process?
You know what's crazy, bro? So, you know, we've been outside in the battle rap smoke for the last 15 years, you know what I mean? Like outside, like, and when I say outside, like, you know, a lot of niggas may say like Daylyt been real selective lately, but I was one of the first niggas in modern battle rap that was outside. Like I was outside every weekend for
Mm-hmm.
like at
Yeah.
least about 5 years straight, every weekend for the 500. Y'all remember for the 500. Um, but
During those 5 years,
with
you
all of those years,
go ahead.
no, I was saying through all of those years of writing battle raps and writing, you know, triple entendres and multiple layer schemes and slow it downs and speed it ups and all type of stuff. When we get in the booth, like when we get in the rap, the music writing space, you know, you don't have to be that creative when doing music. So
Mm-hmm.
when Punch be like, yo, Day, I need an 8 for this, I literally be like, done. I'm done already. Like, because my brain has been wired to write battle rap so crazy. Soon as I hear the concept and subject, my mind is already done with the verse already. So it's an easy transition to me, like a super easy transition.
Were you doing music before battling?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. I was
okay.
always. I think everybody from my era of battle rap was doing music before battle rap. Like we didn't, like the newer era people, they got into battle rap as battle rappers. You know what I mean? I think all of us was doing music first, and battle rap was a way to get our music heard, or it was a way to possibly land a deal, or you know, stuff like that. We were so yeah, I was doing music way before battle rap. What you was about to say, dude?
I was gonna ask you, like, during the years of doing all of your with battle rap, let's
Mhm.
talk about the antics a little bit and what
Mhm.
made you decide that you wanted to go left and do something else theatrically.
Um. So I'm gonna be honest with where it started at is it started with surf. A lot of people don't understand like it kind of started with surf. Well, before surf, when I got the idea of just trolling in general, it started with Mickey Fast. Mickey Fast trolled me to the end of time, and that's kind of how I even learned how to just do the opposite of what everybody is saying or everybody think. But then when I realized that I had to take it to another level, it was surf, and it was during the interview when Surf was arguing with Reed Dollars, and Reed Dollars was talking about his legacy and all that. And I think Surf said, none of that shit matters. Like, nigga, how many views you got? And at that moment, I realized battle rap had nothing to do, like how much you got paid, none of that had nothing to do with skill, none of that. It had how many views can you get in? Because views equal ticket sales, and views equal monetization, and views equal followers, likes, ECT. So I was like, oh, okay. So it ain't about skills. It's about views. Okay. I'm about to run up the views.
And you
By
kind of,
any means.
yeah, and you kind of done turned yourself into a battle rap icon. Everybody
Ran it
knows
up.
Daylyt. You infamous for the antics. Were the antics always planned, or were they some just
Nah,
spur of the
they was
moment?
never planned. Like majority of my greatest antic moments wasn't planned at home. They were like freestyle antics. Like the Spawn outfit at Total Slaughter, that happened like that was like a last minute thing. The real deal, the boo boo in the desert thing, that was like a last minute thing. Like none of these things were planned. They were just like, hey, do it. Fuck it, just do it. And I'm like, well,
My
fuck it, let's
personal
do it.
favorite, The Matrix.
Yeah,
And
the Matrix is
Synchronized.
planned. The Matrix is most definitely planned. We planned that out. That was synchronized, coordinated.
Fire.
You know, it was planned. The Matrix is, I remember dudes on the stage like this. Dude was moving in slow mo. Yo,
Fire.
everybody is moving in slow mo with us. That shit was funny in the motherfucker.
You ever did an antic and afterwards thought that like maybe I went too far? I wish I never
Yes,
did that. Which
yes,
one?
all of
Which
them.
one? Oh,
All of them. All of them. No, like I ain't gonna lie. Like when I look back, now, I wish I could go back. I would have still did them all. I just would have been more strategic. Like I would have had albums and shit on standby. You know, I would have had merch and shit on standby. Like I would have set up a platform to where I can harness all of that controversy. Right. That's the only thing I would change about it. But then I was just like, just do it, and people gonna see you. And you know, I guess it still worked out for the best though.
It did. It turned you into a standout and an absolute star.
Yeah, but
Um,
I do think what held me afloat though is that I can rap for real.
yeah.
Like
yeah,
it wasn't like I was just a foo looking for attention. You know what I mean? Like
right.
at any will I could cut on and get crazy. So I think that's what still kept me above float to this day.
I agree. I think the antics only work when you have that skill level where people gonna respect you
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah,
Um, you recently had a phenomenal battle with Tay Rock, so I'm saying
yes,
that's
sir.
the best Daylyt we've ever seen. Maybe one even the best performances that we've ever seen. What was the motivation for you getting in that bag for Tay Rock?
I'm gonna be honest. I was actually done with battle rap. After the very first battle with me and King Los, when me and King Los didn't go down the first time, you know, I had took a 3-year hiatus from that day,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just kind of done with battle rap. Like, you know, the situation didn't turn out how I wanted to turn out, and it kind of hurt me. Right at the moment, it hurt me. Like I was like, all right, you know, maybe I need to sit back and reevaluate my relationships, my friendships with people that I thought was friends. I just had to reevaluate my whole life. So you know, I sat back, and then, you know, I got into my music space. The music started working. You know, linked up with Punch and linked up with, you know, the whole Mirrors gang. And I remember one day I told Punch, I'm like, yo, Punch, I'm officially done with battle rap. And Punch was like, nah, like, you're not done yet. You're not done until you show battle rap that you can leave. And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, you gotta show them that if you ever decide to leave, this is why you're gonna leave. And if you leave, you gotta leave them with the greatest taste. Pause. But you gotta leave them with a moment that they could say, okay, I see why that nigga retired. So he was like, I know you've been holding back for forever. Go in there and give them your all one time. And I did it.
Was that it for you? I know recently you tweeted that you and Surf
Um,
could be
yeah,
locked.
no, it was most definitely it. I most definitely teetered with the thoughts, you know, the thoughts of jumping back in there. Me and Lux was supposed to be a thing. And I still want it to be a thing, but due to the people that I have behind me now, they like the hype died out. You know, they're pretty much like Lux dropped the ball. That's what they saying. So they like, you know, until Lux get back into a stature of where that battle would be the most, you know, epic thing like how it was. But until then, they say he dropped the ball.
So when they're saying he dropped the ball, they're saying that he dropped the ball versus Geechi Gotti.
Yeah, they saying he dropped the ball versus Geechi Gotti. Yeah.
And so the consensus is Luck stock has dropped, and that's not the
That
battle for you.
that's what they're saying. That's what people are saying. That's what my team is saying. That's kind of what the internet is saying. We did a survey where we posted it on Twitter, and people was just like, no. And I was shocked. It was like, yo, y'all still want to see Daylyt and Lux? And like I would say like 80% was like no. And I was like,
So
whoa, that's kind
so
of
what is
crazy.
the battle for Daylyt right now?
Um, I'm chasing something else, and I don't really want to say it right now. But I'm chasing somebody who got to come off a high horse, and I ain't gonna chase him right now. I'm gonna just wait till these numbers run up, and I got a few plaques and Grammys and certain awards, and then I could talk reckless. But there's somebody that hip hop deems the best, and I need that spot. You got to come off that.
Can we
I might have
guess?
to. I might have to go to Detroit. I might have to go to
And you can
Detroit, but you
blink or
got.
something.
I might
Like
have
I
to go
want
to
to guess, and you
Detroit.
just make faces.
You
Eminem?
know, I'm about to go to Detroit and call some
M.
static.
Oh,
Oh,
You got to come off that.
mm,
I thought it was gonna be Jay-Z.
mm.
No, Jay solid, Jay solid. But there's somebody that the hip hop community was afraid of, and it's time to come off that.
Mm.
Okay, all right. I'm not mad at M. He did have that scary delivery flow and bars
You
at
got to
one
Yeah, I
come off
seen
that.
time.
8 Mile.
You got to come
Yes.
off that. You got to come off that. But
Um,
that's later on. That's
For
later
more
on in
things
life.
down to earth, what about Geechi? Geechi's
Um,
kind of looking like the face of the West at this time.
yeah,
And
he is the face
hmm
of the West at this exact moment.
hmm
And I realized the valuable thing in life, like he could have that. There ain't no need for me to step in a way of that. Let him have it. I don't have no desire. Like, and me and Geechi was locked in the battle before me and Tay Rock. We were supposed to battle on King of the Dot, but the COVID shit happened.
okay.
But but what?
Shout out to Punch
Oh,
Puncher.
but in that aspect of just like I told people, I've always congratulated Geechi Gotti on his success and his rise. And even with Geechi's first battle, one of his first battles that kind of made noise was him versus Saint. I was right there, I was right there, and I'm like, yo, you next up. I told him word for word, you next up. Just stay on the grind. You next up. Like you got like a look, a style, and a presentation that's missing from battle rap, which
Yeah, he
is
does.
no, and you know what it is? It's the typical West Coast gang member.
It is. It's totally the
It is.
character in a
This the
package.
yeah, it's what you think a
You
West Coast
envision.
Crip should be is that. Like
We
Geechi
haven't
Gotti.
seen anything like it since Old
no,
Dog.
It's very
that's what it
authentic.
is.
It's so authentic.
It's authentic old
It's
dog. So
authentic.
I believe right now at the point of what he's doing and what I'm doing, there is no need for us to battle at all. Like at all. Like I would rather him continue his spree, and I would rather continue what I'm doing, but I like to see what he's doing. Like it's amazing to see. He's one of the few people that take battle rap extremely serious, and that's why he's had the shortest but fastest grind ever, because he takes 98 to 99% of the battles extremely serious. So I don't normally, like I move in the form of an attack plan or something that I want to take from somebody, and I don't want to take that from Geechi. I literally enjoy seeing him have that position.
Well, the way battle rap works is the fans are going to want to see you versus Geechi because you're like one of the original faces to the West. I feel like you brought a new eyes on the West and definitely crossover attention. So what do you feel if the fans start demanding it
I
and
mean,
do stuff like that?
but people were saying certain things after me and Lux, and I told I told Geechi, like, if we ever do battle, like, and it's the same thing with Danny Myers. So Danny, this, like, if we ever do battle, we'll do something like a charity joint for the city.
Fire.
Like that'd be like a backyard. You know what I mean? Like nigga, let's have a barbecue. Let's have like a hood game or some shit like that. Nigga, let's lock up for the children or whatever. You know what I mean? But it'll be something like that for the city. But I don't think I would battle them on the platform.
There
Okay.
was some fans complaining that you weren't on the Drake card. As we all know, Drake's been dabbling his hands in battle rap. Were you
Hmm.
invited to be on the card, and how you feel about Drake stepping into
Yeah.
battle rap?
Nah, I spoke on it. I spoke on it a few times in a few blogs. Uh, Me and Lux was one of the first cards that was pretty much booked on the Drake card.
Mm.
A lot of people don't know that. Like we got the call first, and I've been moving in a specific energy, and I just felt like the energy of that event wasn't an energy that I want to be attached with, and that's just like on like a whole spiritual level. Like it just wasn't the type of time that I was on, and I pretty much told him like I didn't want to maneuver, and I actually told Lux not to maneuver over there neither. I'm like, yo, Lux, I'm not doing it. You shouldn't do it neither. And people don't be listening, but it's certain vibes in this world that you got to follow.
Right.
And when I start looking at the way the flyers was done and certain fonts and certain texts, I know certain things about life. I'm like, yo, this night not meant for debatables or classics. Like this night meant to hurt niggas' careers. Like it's called Death Do His Part. Like it's some career about to get
So you feel like
sacrificed
it
in
was
the
ritualistic?
man. You ain't see like it was real elegant. It was like the
The
flyers was
name
like
definitely
elegant.
threw me off. So death do us part.
So,
It's like that's the ending of a marriage ceremony.
Man, it was spooky. It was spooky hours. So I was good. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I didn't do it. But I was most definitely called to be on the card.
do you prefer the caffeine setting? We see you on big stages and caffeine, and you kind of, like I said, your caffeine showing is probably one of the best that we've seen. Do you prefer the caffeine setting over big stage?
Um, to me, um, hold on. Miles said 4:15 and 4:30. Just text me. They said he gonna text me when he want me to come. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes. We'll go after. All right. Take your brother upstairs. I'm gonna finish this interview. Oh, yo, hold on, let me take this little dude upstairs. But nah, I would say like the caffeine setting or the big stage setting. I feel like I'm one of the few writers that could do both. A lot of writers can't do both. I feel like I'm one of the few people that could do like both. Um, Only reason why I would say like the caffeine setting or a smaller, tighter setting because I work different from other battle rappers. Like a lot of battle rappers indulge in crowd reactions. I actually don't want to be stopped. Like I actually rap with a like how I write. I want to get my whole point across from the top to bottom so you can appreciate like my creativity. And I actually enjoy not being stopped at all. So I would say that. But if I had to battle on the big stage, for me battling on the big stage, it's too easy for me. It's like
Mm.
it's like playing battle rap on easy settings. Like it's too easy. And just the way I rap, like I am able to write to where I could get a crowd reaction every half a word if I wanted to. So I don't know, it's just too easy for me.
Are you checking out the new battlers coming up? It seems like a lot of people's star power are rising, and I'm sure they would love the opportunity to battle you. Are there any battlers on the come up that you've had your eye
Um, Not necessarily battling me, but it's a lot of people I've been watching. I'm most definitely on the real name Brandon wave. I fuck with real name Brandon. Something crazy. Real name Brandon. Next is most definitely next up. Like a lot of the up and coming. You got to get the keys from the middle.
You breaking up the signal going out.
We missed. If you said anybody else after real name Brandon, I
Yeah,
didn't even hear it.
we heard real name Brandon and
Hold
next.
up.
You
Wait
breaking
a
up?
second. The room is smell like beer
Yeah, my
bread.
bad.
Yeah,
Yo,
you good? You good?
that joint dropped me out, and then when I tried to get back in, I ain't see the live. My fault.
You good? She went to go get a shot. Um,
Now, did y'all shit stop too or
Don't
not?
judge me.
nah, I ain't stop. I
I'm
think
getting
it's
ready to
because
go to work.
you was transitioning from the
I
car
was
to the
trying to
house.
move. I
So
was moving too much. Yeah,
yeah,
probably so.
yeah.
Yeah.
So jump right back into it. You're talking about the new people that impressed you. We heard real name Brandon and
And
next, and then you kind of went out.
next, I was Benji Lolo. Benji Lolo is another. I don't know if he's really new, but the world haven't really fully got on to him. Benji Lolo. Um, who else? A lot of the newer era niggas that's cooking like real sick. You know, my guy Nana most definitely.
Shout out to Nine Nine.
Easy is most definitely one of the newer era cats that get dummy crazy. By the way, I got Easy Cook and Shine 3-0. And I hope with all my heart, I pray to the battle rap gods that he win 3-0.
Any ladies?
Ladies wise, the typicals. Everybody doing their thing. Who is it? No,
Prestavia been
is
making
there
a
any
lot of
newer?
noise.
Who is that?
Pristavia, she's newer.
Prestavia, she's been making a lot of noise. She's a pin, so
Like she,
that's
where's she from? Like where's she been battling at?
um.
Brooklyn.
She's from Brooklyn.
But she showed
Started.
up where?
She
Gates?
Gates of the Garden. She just battled on Queen of the Ring. She
Okay,
just battled Don Marino just threw an event in Miami. She battled there, but
okay.
you should definitely check her out.
I'll check.
She's
I most
She
definitely
was on
check it out.
Caffeine.
Y'all know me
yeah.
like I ain't see it. Y'all know me. I'm not a hater. I most definitely give credit when credit is due, 100%. So I most definitely look into it without a doubt.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of official comparisons. For 40 those are the people that people want to see her against.
Oh, that's fine.
Who would be on your Mount Rushmore for battle rap and as far as music industry? 40,
Um.
40 in the
All
comments.
right. So how many slots do we get in Mount Rushmore?
4.
Four. Only four. Yeah, that's tough.
Mm, mm.
All right. Battle rap battle rap Mount Rushmore. Um. I'm going Cassidy at number one. And I know that might be a crazy thing to say,
He's shaking the
but
table. In my head, I said,
Just knock
no, listen,
somebody's spot out.
listen.
right over the
Before I gotta say why. I'll say this because he paved the way for the shit that we doing right now. At one point in time, he was the end all and be all, and we're talking about like when Mook was chasing him and when everybody was chasing Kaz, he was the end all and be all. Now, where we gotta give Kaz credit is a person from his era came back to battle in this era. That's kind of like James Worthy or one of them niggas like playing
Okay.
now. You know what I mean? Like that's like a nigga like Bill Walton or one of them niggas playing in today's NBA and kind of hanging in there a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So via
He gets
y'all
better
things,
every battle.
Yeah,
He
he
gets
has
better
been
every battle.
progressing.
this is what I'm saying. Like his return, people was like, eh. Then his other battle, people was like, ah. And then with Hitman, it was like, oh, okay, old man got some legs. Old man got some legs. Okay. Okay, nigga hit a hook shot or
But
two,
why do you
you
think
feel me?
people don't put? To be honest, this is the first time I heard somebody put Cassidy on a Mount Rushmore for battle rap. Why do you think other people don't do it?
Because like, the new era didn't grow up off Cass. They didn't, the new era niggas think Calico is an old head. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like the new era niggas, come on, Zay, we out. Miles just texted me and said he's there. Come on.
So they're looking at what they see Cassidy for now.
Yeah, they didn't like you can't teach nostalgic. You know what I mean? Like they wasn't there. They didn't see Cassidy in the basement. They didn't see Cassidy and Free. They don't remember what happened when Cassidy and Freeway hit the streets.
Yeah, they don't have those experiences.
My nigga, that shit was terrifying when Cassidy first popped out. It was like, oh, this nigga's the best ever in life. So, you know, I gotta give credit off of two things, right? And this is just where he put battle rap at, him coming back to battle rap. And in all actuality, nobody has really beaten returns. Whack, but nobody's really like clearly cooked them. So I'm going Cass. After Cass, I'm gonna say Mook. So I'll go Cass, Mook. After Mook, I'm gonna say Disaster. Cass, Mook, Disaster, and my fourth spot, Mount Rushmore, Averb. And the reason I
no
say
Lux.
No Lux. The reason I say Averb is Averb ushered in a portion of battle rap with a warrior mentality. He really was like on some Averb has a battle rap story that is equivalent to Leonidas from 300 Sparta. Like he led the 300 St. Lunians into New York for battle, bro. And he literally was in the middle of New York holding it down. And I think win, lose, or draw, Verb has been outside with the smoke for who knows when. And I got to give him credit for that, bro. I'm going to say Verb. I put Verb in my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that list at all, actually. I feel like that was a great list.
That was interesting.
And then as far as music industry,
Jay at number one. Geez, this gonna be difficult because now I'm in the music industry.
We might make a clip out of this.
So,
Daylyt's top.
The nigga gonna get them text messages tomorrow. I swear. I'm gonna hold off on this one, bro. I'm walking this thin music industry line, and I don't want to burn no bridges yet. So let me hold off on this time.
I feel you. I respect that.
I'm gonna go Jay. Nigga fuck around and see a nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jay though. I'm gonna go Jay as number one right on that list. Nigga, nobody can hate on that. That's just one of them ones that we all gotta accept. Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's get into a little game. We got this or that, so we're gonna give you two options and you just say which one you prefer. Being rich or being famous?
To be honest, I would rather be rich. I don't really care about fame like that. Even though I did like mad shit to get in position, I would literally just rather have the bag. Like I enjoy seeing them niggas. I live in like a pretty decent area now. So I enjoy seeing the billionaire niggas that don't have billions of fans running up to them trying to take pictures of them. Like it looked dope to be a billionaire and still be able to walk outside and live a regular life. Like that shit is dope. You know what I mean? So I would rather just be rich, bro.
DNA or King Los?
In their battle?
In general, as far as as an MC.
That was a good one.
King Los, but that doesn't take away from DNA's potential to eventually get to a higher. Yo,
Breaking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. This is Illuminati interference. He started talking about fonts and motherfucking ceremonies and shit done went left ever since then. We done tapped into some shit we don't want to tap into. Now they not even letting this nigga speak.
Can I get a lighter?
Yeah. He done said some shit he wasn't supposed to say, y'all.
Bill.
I don't want no smoke. Illuminati. Well, hi, Sean. It's time for me to get awakening. And you know I need to be snatched. Shaped by Sean's on the line, guys. If you want to get snatched, she's right there under Tatalina. The snatcher. I got till 7:30. Till death do us part, child. Somebody said till death do us part Wi-Fi, child. They sent the motherfucking hovercraft over that area. Like, shut it down.
Your top 5?
Shut down his communication.
Your Mount Rushmore? Okay.
Oh, Cassidy, eh? Okay, somebody sent hovercraft over there. Cut his service. Somebody get over there and cut his service. That's that. But that was still a great interview.
It was.
They said fucking haters. Listen, what can you do about the Illuminati, guys? Right. I don't know if he's coming back. Does the Illuminati allow it? He done told their secrets.
I mean, we good.
We actually are.
Yeah, do have to get out of here. I got to start cooking. Thank you again, Daylyt, for pulling up on us. OTFMZ, as we trying to keep the interviews coming.
Yes.
Focus on the mission. So, thank y'all for tuning in. OTFMZ. I'm Peter Don, Josh, Hurricane Dew. A room full of mirrors just joined. That's his group.
Oh, hi. He
left, y'all. I don't know.
Room full of mirrors. What's up?
Yeah, great project. I was just listening to it. Money Bags. It's one of my favorite joint on there. We'll definitely try to get him back. Maybe a different type of sit down. Bill, when you coming up?
Come on.
Schedule something.
Let's lock something in.
But OTFMZ, we out.